Hey, I'm Denis, and this is my 52nd video on this channel, another milestone in my little YouTube journey. I thought I'd take some time to recap what happened over the past year, say thank you to you guys, and maybe give a bit of advice on how to approach this whole YouTube world, even though I'm still very much at the beginning myself. I posted my first video on July 15th, 2024, just a few weeks after getting my first pro camera. On April 1st, I decided to upload one long form video every Friday, and I kept going until now. And what a coincidence that the year ends perfectly with my 52nd video. Over this time, I released a digital instrument of a grand piano Charlie Chaplin once played. I created a course to teach my looping principle and Ableton template. I formed my own band and we played our own music twice in a beautiful, beautiful jazz club in Germany, Stuttgart. And I even made a short film about that journey and how we managed to play there. I released a ton of travel videos, short films, and improvisation videos. Looking ahead to 2026, I want to focus more on live looping and music itself, rather than traveling or cinematography. I mean, cinematography will always be part of my work. I don't really see myself as just a musician or more as an artist. But the main focus next year will definitely be music, playing live shows, and maybe even making my first album. And of course, I'll take you guys along for that journey. I started with 0 subscribers in 2024 and reached 128 in 2025, and I'm genuinely happy about having built a little community that's slowly growing towards 1,000. I'm incredibly thankful for every single one of you, for your support, your comments, and your messages, and the appreciation for my art. What amazed me the most were the few people who wrote me saying they went on stage using my template and actually performed live in front of an audience. There's honestly nothing more important to me than being an inspiration to others and helping others, because that's exactly how I became an artist myself. I'm so excited for everyone joining this community in 2026, and I promise I'll keep going and keep making art. Thank you so much. Since starting YouTube, I've traveled a lot, and I'm deeply grateful for that privilege. I truly don't take it for granted. I went interrailing through Switzerland for my first 10-day Vipassana meditation retreat. Then I traveled to Sicily, visiting Taormina and Catania. After that, I went back to Switzerland to meet a friend and hike the 3-lake route at Lago Ritom, which was just astonishing. I went to Paris with a close friend and who's also part of my band. We saw Lizzie McAlpine live and we enjoyed the French Dream for a few days. Another friend then asked me to join her in Cairo to film her making music there. I visited Zurich to see my old flatmate and spend some beautiful time, cold days together. I traveled to Athens, Erlangen and Faro, Portugal, where I met one of my best friends. I went to Alsace with a good friend to make music in nature. In summer 2025, I left Europe to visit my family in Montreal, Canada, and also spent time in New York City, where I met Anastasia and Paul and saw LaVallee live at the Guggenheim Museum, which was incredibly special to me. After that, I visited Croatia for the first time, met a friend in Vienna, and now spent the transition from 2025 to 2026 back again in Montreal with my family. Wow, that's a lot for just a little over a year, and yeah, I'm really thankful for all the moments I captured with my camera, and I hope to give you a little recap, visual recap on what happened the past few months. I made a short film about forming a band and planning an entire live looping show in just a few weeks. Another one about my family in Cairo, and one about leaving the city to reconnect with nature, and one about auditory consumption and the power of silence. I'm also so thankful to have met Alessio, who makes music under the name RØRE, and I had the big honor to film him in quite a big club here in Stuttgart. And we spent the whole evening together talking about guitar and playing us some tunes, and I'm genuinely so thankful to have met you, Alessio, so thank you. Building an audience on YouTube is not easy, and don't listen to anyone who says it is. The most important ingredient is just consistency and trust in yourself. Keep showing up weekly, even if you only get the 100 views for a video you worked 100 hours of. That's fine. Don't get mad, especially don't get mad at other people or the algorithm. Everything you do is your responsibility. If you lose 10 subscribers one week, it's not because people lack taste or don't understand your work. Maybe it just wasn't your strongest week. And what matters far more is analyzing what didn't work and how you can improve. Don't waste time blaming others. If someone dislikes your work, ask them why. As artists, we should be more interested in failure, pain, and dislike. That's where growth happens. That's where discussion starts. That's where evolution lives. As much as I enjoy compliments and appreciation, they don't move me forward. A simple thank you often ends the conversation and keeps you where you are. Sometimes that's okay, sometimes that's exactly what we need. But don't rest there. Keep moving, keep asking questions, keep improving gently. Don't overwork yourself. Take one small step every day toward becoming the best version of yourself, towards becoming your future self. Thanks for listening. I'll see you in 2026, and all the best. Denis.